Guys, welcome back to another video. So it happened exactly like I was telling you guys, right? So um I was telling you guys because this could have been a beautiful left shoulder and we would form possibly a head off of here, and that's exactly where we basically did. We basically grinded all the way up, right? And there was some good trades to take while grinding up, right? Where we built that liquidity bouncing off of uh here with a good risk reward right here, right? So all of these there were good trades all around, and in the 5 minute I could show you, especially uh, um, from like at like 12:35 in the afternoon, right? Then all these pretty good entries right here, right? So I'm gonna show you that intraday as well, right? The first entry you possibly could have taken was I actually like the entry of um, left shoulder, head, beautiful right shoulder, and you can see the liquidity building right here, right? And we also bounce from the teal right here, right? So this is a good first entry, right? And you're gonna have tight stop loss, right? Like over right here, and then you take profits around here, right? Um, and then the second entry, left shoulder, head, beautiful right shoulder right here, um, all the way up, right? And then the second entry, right? So you see when price came down, right? But the orange algo, we were in the orange, right? If you found out the orange algo, right, and then you notice that blue algo was also right here, right? So basically two key algos, right? And you saw this beautiful bounce right here, right, off of both algos. That's a solid entry right there. Another entry left shoulder head, another entry right shoulder, beautiful right shoulder right here, all the way here. And really, like, your stop losses are going to be pretty tight, right here, right here, and then last bit of the day, right? So pretty like, I guess of course, like, you don't want to get deltaed out, so you do want to protect aggressively, right? And take profits pretty aggressively. um, and yeah, so majority, I would, if I took the trade right here, right, I would take majority profits right here, especially if I understand the context, right? If you can see that the charts, right, you're basically tapering at the top, right? You're not really breaking out, right? So then you wait for other structures, right here is another good one, to all the way here. So how much is this move? 93 to, so half a point, right here, and another, how much, 20. So this is another almost a point, right? So that's all you really need, right? But of course, if you don't like trading days like this, that's totally fine, right? I would honestly say, like, you have to be a little bit skilled in order to, well, actually not, it's not that hard, but like, especially like profit taking, etc. I would say you need to be a little skilled, also identifying the algorithms, right? And also understanding the market context overall, that like, nobody should be shorting this. If anyone was shorting this, I don't know what the heck you were doing. You needed, I told you guys, at least a 5 day, right? um, or even like break right here, right, and then you take it off of here. But like, we didn't see anything to short, right? And I told you guys this possible scenario: left shoulder head forming right here, and beautiful right shoulder right here, right? So let's see where we open tomorrow. If you open lower, right, which would be most likely the case, or what would, if we don't, we're probably gonna keep building the liquidity right here. So look out for that, right? Don't have a bias, right? Even shorting bias, right? You need to wait for confirmation. What the heck just happened on my um, yeah, so you need to wait for some type of confirmation. uh, so look out for that. And tomorrow, so don't rush a trade, just like today, right? You don't rush a trade. um, or, and you didn't have a bias either, right? But um, and you can't even have a long bias either, right? Because you understand the market's just slowly grinding up, right? um, so it's not a favorable position for like longs, because you probably get delta out if you held too long, especially because these are pretty um, s- this took like the whole day, right, to form, right? So just 2 points, right? So yeah, so just be careful of that. Um, and realistically we just had also this tapering, right? So just have to really take it at the good risk to reward, right? um, and just keep taking it up, right? Especially if you know this level, right? You know that we're in this tight range, right? um, Tight range, right? So why wouldn't you take a trade from right here? Why wouldn't you take a trade from right here, right? And then have penny perfect stop losses, right? Like literally, how much would you lose, right? So like 10 basis points. So it's not even that much, right? Um, while you have basically a pretty good upside, right? Right here from so 61 to 40, almost a point, right? 70. So you're that's a 1 to 7 risk ratio, right? Which is well worth it, right? So yeah, just like identifying proper risk to reward, and that's all that you need for a day like this, right? And not over trading it as well, and not having bias, right? Um, and just understanding market context, right? And to see even a bigger push up, right? If you didn't want to trade this, right, that's totally fine. What you could have just waited was like if we did break up above and then left shoulder head, right shoulder off of here, and then keep going up, right? Look at this is a much cleaner risk reward, right? Of course, but yeah. So just pay attention for that stuff tomorrow, and then again, like I said, we could just be forming this beautiful um, teal, right? We might grab left shoulder here, head right here. We might sometimes even grab a little more above, right? And then take it from here, right? And then drop down right here, right? And then take it from here, right? So there's many levels to go. It depends on where we open tomorrow, right? If we open higher, look out for this head that can form potentially right here, right? If you open lower, either we get some type of retest right here, um, or we just take it from the teal right here, right? So you're not really missing out, guys. Just be prepared, and that's all that matters, right? And yeah, so that's today's video. I hope you guys have a great day. And if you literally watched yesterday's video, I told you guys about the scenario, right? Potential like head right here, right? So just like be careful, look out for that. That's definitely that could definitely form, right? So just be patient and trade with structured demands. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh, and don't forget to drink water, eat, and take care of yourself. All right, good. Bye bye.